The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. The moment these NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. This return makes it up to the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Richardson throwing to start out. Dump off caught by his back. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. There to
into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Cooper to Dean in to pick it up. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate, in this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth. Who's going to respond next?
Hurts comes out throwing. This finds Smith. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 47. Completes this one to Jahan Johnson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down. From the gun, a give to Gainwell. And he runs this one down to the 22-yard line. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2 at the 22-yard line.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
King.
From the red zone now. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they face 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Hurts now from the gun. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles have a great first drive and get the game's first points. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He's going to push one deep down the right. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 3rd down. Throwing now, Richardson. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball. Okay, hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
They bring their tight end left. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that 1st down flat. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. New set of downs for him at the 38. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. No one around, he's got space. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
So all he needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted. To stop in the quick pass, it became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the puck, and he carries it in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers tie this game 7-7. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Crowd left, Yeti. 73. 73. No touch.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Great.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
No touch.
Hauled in left side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Hey. 63. 63. Hey.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
No touch.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Slot receiver headed left.
No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Cut out left. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
No touch.
From the pistol, Hurts. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws and is even more adept in breaking up those passes.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
No touch.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Out. No touch.
First down throwing for Hurts. That's who is running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
First down from the red zone. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 2nd quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Richardson jumped off to his running back. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Third and long, it's Richardson. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first. They'll throw again, Richardson. Culp with the catch. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On first down, it's Richardson. Brought in inside the 20. And in, touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Mike Evans with the touchdown. That's up and through for the point after. And the Buccaneers tie things up at 14. The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
No touchdown. No touchdown.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
63, no touchdown.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. It was Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Great.
Tight end going in motion here.
No touchdown.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. That one intended for Jahan Dotson. And 4th and 4 coming up. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fair catch, the signal, and he brings it in at the 23. No return on that punt. And the Buccaneers will get set to go on offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now give left side. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
From the 29. Completed to his running back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
They'll run here on first down. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Devin White hauls him down. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
From the 39. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Richardson now. Dump off caught by his back. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And the Eagles get to it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, Kate, defenders today are taught, don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form, making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Alpha, Alpha, Alpha. 63, 63, 63.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's up across the 45 on a small gain. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. From the 47. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
1st and 10 from the 41. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. From the 38. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
No touch that. 73. No touch.
Hurts now from the gun. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
No touch, touch. No touch.
Hurts to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. It's inside the 10. Good gain here as he heads out of bounds.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Great.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
No touch.
Hurts throwing again. Cut near the goal line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
No touch, touch. No touch.
Now Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Great, set. No touch.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. That's complete. Here's Brown. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down, and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He's got it at the 30. And they take him down right along the 30. A gain of 27 yards there. And that's a Philadelphia first down. A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 24 on that play. And now they have a 1st and goal.
Hey, easy. 63, bang. No touch.
From the red zone now. He's got it. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your...
It's a Philadelphia touchdown. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out. And it was what you talked about, Brock, that courage that kept the chant for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw. But hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is 1 up to the 21 and out of bounds. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
It's a pickup of 34 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Gets everything he has under this throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
They'll throw again. Richardson. He's trying to go deep again. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Now Richardson to throw. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Hey, Silver.
From the 28. Hits him on the out route. And that'll be enough for the 1st as they touch him down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Hurts setting up to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Second and 13. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, I know some old school coaches, maybe some former NFL quarterbacks who would have this guy running stairs after that drop, partner. Hit or no hit. That was a catch there that would have meant a 1st down.
Yeah, that's why that's old school, okay, Kate? The new school coaches and quarterbacks know how hard it is in this league with the contact. How valuable those contested catches are. Credit the defense for making the play on that one.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That one in the books is a 48-yard punt. And they're going to take over possession. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
It is caught left side. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Willie Gay there on the tackle.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
In motion left is Evans. 3rd and long. It's Richardson. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole...
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And he's just going to take the sack here as he heads out of bounds. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
He keeps it himself. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the 1st.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that 1st by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
1st down throw here from Richardson. Culp with a catch. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this is a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Looking for Chris Godwin that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time. Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
No touch it. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Hey. No touch.
1st down throwing for Hurts. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
King, Phil King. Phil King. No touch.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And this one does not go far. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
No touch.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
No touch.
Able to find Dotson here. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
No touch it.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Great.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Crowd, let's get it. No touch.
Receiver gets it on the handoff. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles now lead by 10. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Well, they dialed up that one at the right time, Brock. Pretty clear the defense was expecting pass, and they couldn't pivot when he got it as a runner instead.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to make that mistake again, are they? Now with how versatile these wide receivers are in today's game, it's one of the big transitions, Kate, over the last decade. You always used to see Jerry Rice and John Taylor just lined up scoring touchdowns on the perimeter. Not so fast anymore. These wide receivers today so versatile, and he showed off that on that play.
He's going to field this at the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. Finds a seam down the middle. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Escape. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch. You took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Buccaneers at a 2-score deficit. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now to throw. That's caught at the 4. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He's on the... and they will score. It's a Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers now within 1 score in the 4th. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
No touch. No touch.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. That's into the hands of Barkley. Still going inside the 35. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes, or a dude shredding a defense just like that.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
No touch.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Second down, probably going to see him kneel it again here.
Tiger Hornets.
They go with Barkley here. And he's able to get back to the line, but that is all. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They go to Barkley again. And he's into the red zone on that run, down to the 18. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Kelly is on for the field goal of 35-yard attempt.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Wangu now to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Buys time, rolling right. Big gain downfield. And he crosses midfield before going out. Give him 32 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That is incomplete, down to 13 seconds left. Looking for Chris Godwin that time. And now it's 2nd down.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? Now, I think there's a good case for that to go either way, but the officials decided he was the more egregious offender, so it's offensive interference. So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20. He'll look to throw it. Try and push it deep downfield. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. It's intercepted! That will do it! Picked off by Quinion Mitchell. And the Eagles make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And they're headed to the divisional round next week.